welcome you all to Think Maths. We are in class 10 Maths, chapter 9, some applications of trigonometry. In this session, we are going to discuss about exercise 9.1, problems 1 to 5. So, question number 1. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of the pole if the angle made by the rope with the ground level is 30 degrees. So all the problems in this exercise are very simple if you know to draw the diagram. So if you know the draw the diagram, then the problem is nothing. You can easily find out the answer. So what is given here? A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope. So all will be right angle triangle. So in this right angle triangle, let us take the rope as AB. So this is the rope. What is its length? Its length is 20 meter. So let me start the solution. Let AB be the rope. Next, which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole. So this is the top of the vertical pole. So let us assume AC as the pole. Find the height of the pole. So we have to find AC. If the angle made by the rope with the ground level. So this is the rope made by the ground level is 30 degrees. So the angle made by the rope with the ground level is 30 degrees. So this is the diagram. So what is here? AB is the rope and AC be the pole. So these things we assumed. Next, what is given? Climbing a 20-meter long rope. That is, AB is equal to 20 meter. AB is equal to 20 meter and angle made with the ground level. So angle of elevation is angle ABC. So next one is angle of elevation. Angle of elevation is angle ABC, which is given as 30 degree. Now what we need to find? We need to find AC. So let us first find out the hypotenuse, opposite and adjacent side. So this is 90 degree. ACB is 90 degree. So opposite to 90 degree is hypotenuse side. Opposite to this angle, this is opposite and the remaining is adjacent. So what we know? We know hypotenuse side and we have to find out the opposite side. So which ratio matches for opposite and hypotenuse? What we know? We know some trick. Some old hippie cut another hippie tripping on acid. So this is for sine opposite hypotenuse. Cos adjacent hypotenuse. Tan opposite adjacent. Okay. So opposite by hypotenuse is matching for sine. So sine is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. So we have to use sine. So sine, what is the angle of elevation? 30 degree. So sine 30 degree equal to opposite side by hypotenuse side. So which is the opposite side here? AC. Hypotenuse side is AB. What is sine 30 degree? You should all remember the trigonometric table. So easily you can find out the value of sine 30 degree. So sine 30 degree is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is equal to AC. We need to find. What is AB? AB is 20. Now just cross multiply 2 into AC. So 2 into AC, you can write it as 2 AC equal to 1 into 20. 1 into 20 is 20. So what will happen? Then AC will be equal to 20. 2 is in product. When we change the sign, it will come to division. So 1 2s are 2, 10 2s are 20. So answer is 10 meter. So who is AC? AC is the height of the pole. So we can write it as height of the pole equal to 20 meter. So this is the solution. Okay children. So simple. Just draw the diagram carefully. then the solution is very simple. Okay. So moving on to the next question. A tree breaks due to storm and the broken part bends so that the top of the tree touches the ground, making an angle 30° with it. The distance between the foot of the tree to the point where the top touches the ground is 8 meters. Find the height of the tree. Okay. So this is very simple. Here this is a line. This AB, this point A and this point B. AB is the tree. So let us write, let AB be the tree. So a tree breaks due to storm and the broken part. So at this point, the tree is breaking. So I am assuming this as C and this is D. So this point, at this point, the tree breaks down. So what happens after that? So that the top of the tree, so this is the top of the tree, touches the ground. So this point touches the ground at C. So AD will become DC. So AD is the broken part. This top of the tree will touch the ground. So AD will come this way. So this line will bend and make us DC. So AD and DC are same. Okay. So let us assume let AB be the tree and AD be the broken part. So this is the making. So the top of the tree touches the ground, making an angle 30°. So this A touches the ground. It makes an angle 30° with the ground. So C is a point on the ground. Therefore, angle of elevation is DZB. So angle of elevation is angle DCB, which is given as 30°. Next one, the distance between the foot of the tree. Which is the foot of the tree? B. Where the point touches the ground is 8 meters. So which is the point it touches? It touches at C. So the distance between B and C is 8 meters. So BC equal to 8 meter. So these are the things given. What we need to find? We have to find out the height of the tree. So which is the tree? AB. We have to find AB. So we need to find AB. What is AB? AB is nothing but AD plus DB. AB is equal to AD plus DB. So we have to find DB as well as AD. How to find AD? AD is nothing but the broken part which fall down at C. So AD and DC will be equal. So AD as well as DC. So we have AD equal to DC. So we have to find out DC. From this right angle triangle, we have to find out DB and DC. So if we find out DC, it is equal to AD. Then we can find out AB. Okay, children. So let us do that in the next page. So far we have assumed AB as the tree and AD is the broken part. This broken part is falling down as DC. So AD and DC will be equal. Angle of elevation is 30° and BC is given as 8 meter. We have to find out the height of the tree, which is AB. AB is nothing but AD plus DB. AD can be found from DC because this is the broken part which is falling down as DC. So AD length and DC length will be equal. So we have to find out DB and DC. Now let us find out which ratio can we apply. So first we are going to find out DB. So which is the opposite side here? 30° opposite. So this is opposite side. This is 90°. 90° opposite is hypotenuse and this is the adjacent side. Now to find DB, so this is opposite side. Now what is given? Adjacent side is given. So which one matches for opposite and adjacent. We know some old hippie. So S O H. S is opposite by hypotenuse. Caught. Cause. Another hippie tripping. So it is tan tripping on acid. So O by A is matching for tan. So we are going to use tan value. So from right triangle DBC, we have tan 30 degree equal to opposite by adjacent. So which is the opposite side? DB. Adjacent side is BC. So what is tan 30 degree? So tan 30 degree is 1 by root 3 equal to DB. We have to find DB by BC. What is BC? It is 8. So just cross multiply root 3 dB. Root 3 into dB is root 3 dB equal to 1 into 8 is 8. So dB will be equal to 8. This root 3 will come down. As it is in numerator, when we change the sign, it will come to denominator. To avoid the rational in denominator, we can multiply by root 3 in numerator and denominator. So 8 into root 3 is 8 root 3. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So dB is equal to 8 root 3 divided by 3. Now we have to find out DC. So we know dB. So we can find out DC. So DC is hypotenuse. Now the relation we have to use is adjacent by hypotenuse or opposite by hypotenuse. Anything we can use. Which one can we use? Shall we use adjacent by hypotenuse or opposite by hypotenuse? So shall we use opposite by hypotenuse? Opposite by hypotenuse is matching for sine. So sine 30 degree equal to opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite side is dB, hypotenuse side is DC. So what is sine 30? Sine 30 is 1 by 2. What is dB? dB we found as 8 root 3 divided by 3. What is DC? DC it is 8. Okay children. So now what we have to do? We have to cross multiply. DC is not known. I'm sorry. So sine 30 degrees. What is sine 30 degree? This 1 by 2. What is dB? dB is 8 root 3 divided by 3. DC we have to find out. So 1 by 2, 8 root 3 by 3. This DC by will become 1 by DC. So when we take this DC to the numerator side, DC divided by 1 will become 1 by DC. So 1 by DC we can write it here. Okay. So 8 root 3 divided by 3 DC. Now cross multiply. So 3 into DC equal to 2 into 8 which is 16 root 3. Now DC will be equal to 16 root 3 divided by 3. We found out DC as well as DB. Now what is AB? AB is equal to AD plus DB. What is AD? AD is same as DC. So DC plus DB. What is DC? DC is 16 root 3 by 3. DB is 8 root 3 by 3. So the LCM is same. So write it as 3. So 16 root 3 plus 8 root 3. Okay children. Now let me erase the sign relations. So 16 plus 8 is 24. So 24 root 3 by 3. So 1 3s are 3, 8 3s are 24. So 8 root 3 meter. So AB is equal to 8 root 3 meter. What is AB? AB is the height of the tree. So we can write it as height of the tree equal to 8 root 3 meter. Okay, children? I hope you can understand. So, moving on to the next problem, third one. A contractor plans to install two slides for the children to play in a park. For the children below the age of 5 years, she prefers to have a slide whose top is at a height of 1.5 meter and is inclined at an angle of 30 degree to the ground. Whereas for elder children, she wants to have a steep slide at a height of 3 meter and inclined at an angle of 60 degree to the ground. What should be the length of the slide in each case? So here there are two slides. So for the first one is below the age of 5 years. So this is for less than 5 years. And this slide is for elder children. For less than 5 years, what is given? She prefers to have a slide. So this is the slide. Let me assume AC as the slide. So AC is the slide and whose top is at a height of 1.5 meter. So this is the top of the slide. Its height is 1.5 meter and is inclined at an angle of 30 degree to the ground. So to the ground, its inclination is 30 degree. So this point is B. So this is the right angle triangle for this first part. Next, whereas for elder children, so this triangle is for elder children, she wants to have a steep slide. So the slide is very steep at a height of 3 meter. So let me assume P Q R. So here PQ is the slide. Its height from the ground is 3 meter and is inclined at an angle 60 degree to the ground. What we need to find? What should be the length of the slide? So this is the slide. AC is the slide and PQ is the slide. We have to find out AC and PQ. So let us assume everything for children below 5 years. First one is children below 5 years. Let AC be the slide. B is a point on the ground. Then what is given? AB is equal to 1.5 meter. Then angle ACB. Angle of elevation is given as angle of elevation. Angle ACB equal to 30 degree. We have to find out AC. So this is 90 degree. 90 degree opposite is hypotenuse. 30 degree opposite side. This is adjacent side. What we know? We know the opposite side. What we have to find? We have to find out the hypotenuse. So it is between opposite and hypotenuse. So sum all the hippie. So sine. So sine matches for opposite and hypotenuse. So sine, what is the angle? 30 degree. So sine 30 degree equal to opposite by hypotenuse. So opposite side is AB. So AB by hypotenuse side is AC. What is sine 30? So sine 30 is 1 by 2. We have to find out AC. What is AB? AB is 1.5. 1.5 divided by AC. So just cross multiply. 1 into AC. I'm sorry. 1 into AC is AC. 2 into 1.5. So 2 into 1.5 is 2 5s are 10. Balance 1. 2 into 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. So the decimal number is before 1 digit. So put a decimal before 1 digit. So it is 3.0, which is nothing but 3. So AC is equal to 3 meter. That means length of the slide, which is for the children below 5 years, is 3 meter. So let us find out the length of the slide for elder children in the next page. So far we have found AC. So what is AC? AC is equal to 3 meter. So we found AC. Next we have to find out the length of the slide PQ, which is for elder children. So this we need to find out. Now for elder children, let us assume PQ be the slide and R is a point on the ground. Angle of elevation is given as 60 degree. So angle PQR is equal to 60 degree. So what we need to find? We have to find PQ. Now which is the hypotenuse side? The 90-degree opposite is hypotenuse, 60-degree, this is opposite and this is adjacent side. So we know the opposite side and we have to find out the hypotenuse. Again it is for some old hippie. So sign matches for opposite and hypotenuse. So let me use the sine ratio. So sine, what is the angle? 60 degree. So sine 60 degree equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite side is PR divided by hypotenuse side is PQ. What is sine 60 degree? It is root 3 by 2, which is equal to PR. What is PR? It is 3 divided by PQ. We need to find out. Now just cross multiply. So root 3 into PQ. Root 3 into PQ equal to 2 into 3, which is 6. So PQ equal to 6 divided by root 3 will come down. Now to avoid root 3 in the denominator, let us multiply by root 3 in numerator as well as denominator. So 6 into root 3 is 6 root 3. Root 3 into root 3. So the same number. So it will be 3. 6 root 3 divided by 3. So 1 3s are 3 and 2 3s are 6. So it is 2 root 3 meter. So we got PQ is equal to 2 root 3 meter. So let me write the solution. AC. AC is the length of the slide. Length of the slide for children below 5 years. So which is 3 meter, which we found in the previous page. Next one is length of the slide for elder children. Length of the slide for elder children, which is equal to 2 root 3 meter. So this is the solution. Okay children, I hope you can understand this problem. So moving on to the fourth problem in the next page. What is the fourth problem? It is so simple. The angle of elevation of the top of a tower from a point on the ground which is 30 meter away from the foot of the tower is 30 degree. Find the height of the tower. So tower will stand vertically. So vertical means this is the vertical and this is the horizontal. Vertical line, horizontal line. So AB tower will stand vertically. So AB is the tower. C is a point on the ground. What is the first line? The angle of elevation of the top of a tower. From the top of a tower to a point on the ground. So its angle of elevation is 30 degree. Now another value is there. So top of the tower from a point on the ground. From a point on the ground, which is this ground point is 30 meter away from the foot of the tower. So from the foot to the point on the ground, the distance is 30 meter. So now what we have to find? Find the height of the tower. Height of the tower is AB. We have to find out AB. So simple. So let me start the solution. What we assume? Let AB be the tower. Which is a point on the ground? C. So let C be the point on the ground. What is given? So from a point on the ground, this point on the ground is 30 meter away from the foot of the tower. So BC is equal to or CB is equal to, both are same. BC is equal to 30 meter angle of elevation. So angle of elevation. Angle of elevation which is angle ACB equal to 30 degree. We have to find height of the tower. Who is the tower? AB. So we have to find out AB. Now let us mark hypotenuse, opposite and adjacent. So third angle opposite. So this is opposite side. 90-degree opposite is hypotenuse and this is adjacent. So what we know? We know adjacent side. What we have to find out? We have to find out AB. So which is opposite. So opposite by adjacent. Who matches? So some old hippie caught another hippie tripping on acid. So opposite and adjacent matches for tan. So this is sine cos. Sine is for opposite by hypotenuse. Cos is for adjacent by hypotenuse. And tan is for opposite by adjacent. So it is for O and A. That is tan. So let us use from right triangle ABC tan 30 degree. So tan 30 degree equal to opposite by adjacent. So opposite side is AB. Which is the adjacent side? BC. What is tan 30 children? Tan 30 is nothing but 1 by root 3. What is AB? We have to find out. What is BC? It is 30. Now you have to cross multiply. So if you cross multiply, root 3 into AB. Root 3 into AB equal to 1 into 30, which is 30. So what will be AB? AB is equal to 30. Root 3 is in numerator. So when we change the side, it will come to denominator. To avoid the root in the denominator, in the next step, we will multiply and divide by root 3. So 30 into root 3 is 30 root 3. Root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 1 3s are 3, 10 3s are 30. So we get 10 root 3 meter. This is the answer. So what is AB? AB is the height of the tower. So height of the tower equal to 10 root 3 meter. Okay. So simple, you can understand easily. So moving on to the fifth problem, which is the last problem of this session. A kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. The string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point on the ground. The inclination of the string with the ground is 60 degree. Find the length of the string assuming that there is no slack in the string. So here a kite. So there is a kite here and this kite is tied to the ground without any slack. So this is tied to this point. Now a kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. So let us assume this triangle name is ABC. So the kite is at A. So from the ground, B is a point on the ground. So from the ground, the height is 60 meter. A kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. So AC, the string attached to the kite. So there is a string. This is the string attached to the kite is temporarily tied to a point on the ground. There is another point on the ground which is C. So this point A is tied to C. So AC is the string. Okay. So from kite there is a string. There is no slack. So it is just straight. So this point A is attached to a point on the ground C. So AC is the string. What we have to find? We have to find length of the string. We have to find AC. Then what is given? There is a 60 degree. What is that? The inclination of the string. So this is the string with the ground is 60 degree. So this is 60 degree. Now we have made the diagram. We have to find out AC. So what are all the things we assumed? Let me start the solution. So let the kite be at A. So, okay. Let the kite be at A. What is given here? The kite is flying at a height of 60 meter above the ground. So B is a point on the ground. So it means AB. AB is equal to 60 meter. Next, the string attached to the kite. Who is the string? AC. So let AC be the string. Yes, C is another point on the ground. C is another point on the ground. The inclination of the string with the ground. So angle of elevation. Who is the angle of elevation? This ACB. So angle of elevation, angle ACB is 60 degree. What we have to find out? We have to find out AC. That is length of the string. So this is 90 degree. So 90 degree opposite is hypotenuse. 60 degree it is opposite. So it is adjacent side. What we know? We know the opposite side and we have to find out the hypotenuse side. You all know that sine is for opposite by hypotenuse. So let us apply the sine relation. So from right triangle ABC. Sine 60 degree equal to opposite by hypotenuse side. So opposite side is AB, hypotenuse side is AC. What is sine 60 degree? It is root 3 by 2 which is equal to AB, it is 60 divided by AC. Now cross multiply. So root 3 into AC. So root 3 AC equal to 2 into 60. So AC will be equal to 2 into 60. I'm sorry. Root 3 is in numerator. So it will come to denominator. So to avoid root in the denominator, we will multiply and divide by root 3. So 2 into 60 into root 3 divided by root 3 into root 3 is 3. So 1 3s are 3, 2 3s are 6 and this 0. So 20. So 2 into 20 is 40 root 3 meter. So AC is equal to 40 root 3 meter. So what is AC? AC is nothing but length of the string. So length of the string equal to 40 root 3 meter. Okay children, I hope you can understand all the 5 problems. If you have any doubts, you can comment. So if you like the video, just share among your friends and like and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you for watching.